Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'll show you a cool No Mythic team and a team with a Mythic you can use for the Goblin Horde World event. The medal for this is the Medal of Might. Potential 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in the current event, so really cool. First things first, always go to the rewards section and grab your rewards absolutely straight away. This is a guild-based event, and your other fellow guild members may have started this before you, and as such will have picked up maybe some tokens of might already, which you can immediately evolve, so that is pretty useful. Let's get this done. There we go, bingo bango. Next thing, we're going to go to the shop and grab ourselves a tier 1. This gives us a potion of enchantment amongst other things. Really cool. All your troops start enchanted at the start of each and every battle for the entirety of this event. And you pick up other stuff as well, like extra troops, more tokens, more gold, more souls, more sigils, more stuff. All very nice indeed. And you can collect more tiers if you want to go further. Entirely up to you. Right, for the scoring on this, there are 6 battles you can encounter during this event. Goblin, Sir Snothelm, Fundingus, Goblin King, Queen Grapplepot, and High King Irongut. The battles are entirely random, but they all have an equal chance of appearing on the map. Now, the reward for these is Goblin. You get 4 Goblin Hearts, Sir Snothelm, 6 Goblin Hearts, Fundingus, 6 Goblin Hearts as well, Goblin King, 8 Goblin Hearts, Queen Grapplepot, 8 Goblin Hearts, and High King Irongut, 12 Goblin Hearts. Each Goblin Heart is worth 6 points, and as the battles get harder, they will increase the amount of Goblin Hearts they give by 25%. The battles will drop a variable number of Goblin Hearts, on average about 1.18 times the base amount. Alright, let's show the team for this, and we'll have a scrap with High King Irongut, because he's worth the most points. Now, you notice by the clues in the description of this event that we're going to be mostly fighting goblins, and goblins of course have that extra turn, or most of them do anyway. Very annoying, all that extra turns anywhere. So there's a couple of ways to stop them, either with freeze or with silence. Now, silence is really useful. A silenced troop cannot collect mana or cast spells, so even if they manage to get their mana but you silence them, then they can't cast their spells anyway. So it has a similar effect to freeze in the way that it stops the goblins doing their annoying loopy stuff. So my team for this is going to be a Rage Reaver. Deals magic-based splash damage to an enemy, create 4 red gems boosted by Tauros allies. This is an all Tauros team, so that is going to be the maximum amount of red we generate. Going to be in a Shaman class for this, just show the benefits to that in a second. Mekator uses red, so we're going to benefit from all that lovely red from Rage Reaver. Deals magic-based splash damage to an enemy boosted by his armor, and there are independent 30% chances to silence each affected enemy. So that is really cool. We get those troops silenced and they can't collect mana or cast spells, which is going to stop their looping potential. 2 of them. 4th place is kind of optional really. I've got this one here at the moment, Chief Stronghorn. Pull an enemy to 1st place, deal magic +1 damage to them boosted by his attack, life and armor. Got it there because give all Tauros 1 attack, armor and life on 4 or 5 gem matches is going to be really handy if you're a newer player, because the looping potential with Rage Reaver, when we get all those 4 matches from creating all that red, is going to mean we get a bunch of extra attack, armor and life, which is, like I say, very useful if you're a newer player. Other options, like in 4th place, I would really like to chuck in a Taurus. That would be a lot of fun, I think. Dealing a decent amount of damage to all enemies, boosted by attack, life and armor, then knock the first enemy to the back and give 4 attack to all red allies when matching red gems is going to be really cool. If I was going for a mythic alternative on this, the Lord of Slaughter would be really good, but this is going to be a lot of fun as well with all that red we're generating from our Rage Reaver. Right, for the class for this, Shaman class, all Tauros allies start with 50% mana, so no need for King Minos in this team for that 50% mana start. The talent trees will have Ferocity, gain 4 attack. Leading Light is good. You can also have counter attack if you prefer. Root Trap, always good to start with the enemy entangled, stops them doing damage from skulls to you. Blood and Glory is not perfect, but basically I don't want yellow at the start, and I don't particularly want green from the start either, because when we cast Rage Reaver, basically I want more red than anything. I don't want a green or yellow storm going on. Vengeance, gain 3 attack when the enemy dies, is pretty cool. Bloodthirsty, become enraged on 4 or 5 gem matches, is awesome. And Bullet General, all Taurus allies gain 1 attack every turn. So really cool, especially combined with this Stronghorn benefit of the give all Taurus 1 attack, armor and life on 4 or 5 gem matches. Banner for this, I'm going to go for the Lion banner, plus 2 blue, plus 1 yellow, minus 1 green. Right, so let's dive in. Always say okay to that when it asks you to equip the medal. I'm going to pop it in the middle slot. Badge of Might, there it is. The other ones I've got are a Medal of Seasons, because this gives plus 4 attack, life and armor for all troops, which benefits our lower troop. And the Medal of Guard, plus 8 armor for all troops. The benefits are Mechatol, because that damage is increased by its armor. And Chief Stronghorn is boosted by attack, life and armor. So the medals kind of work for everybody in a way. So let's crack on and do a few battles. Got a nice 50% start on everyone. We'll collect that straight away. People are going to be up and ready to go straight away. You can cast your Rage Reaver if you want. They're going to die anyway, as well as charge up literally the entire team, it turned out in the end. Pretty cool. Bunch of Goblin Hearts. We'll go for Grapple Pot next. Grapple Pot and Goblin King are worth the same amounts, just so go for whoever you like at the beginning. Grab some of that for our Rage Reaver. Chuck it on the 2nd or 3rd troop down to get the most out of that splash damage. Didn't need to get that, but we will anyway. So the charge the team up really nice. If they don't die when you cast Mechatol next, then there's a possibility that they're going to get silenced as well, which is really cool. I'll just do a few battles on this lower level and I'll jump forward a little bit, show how this works on the higher levels. Always good to get that Valraven nice and early if you can. Gives you extra sigils, which means extra battles. So by casting this on the 2nd or 3rd troop down, in this case the 3rd troop, we get to take out that Valraven early. And it's just safer all round because you've left that top troop alive, which is the one that is entangled. Didn't need to get that, but it's a bit more gold. And we can finish him off at our leisure. Right, I've jumped forward a little bit to show how this team works on the slightly higher levels. But very similar. But the cool thing about this team is you get the high single target damage from the fella at the bottom there. Pull an enemy to 1st place, deal magic plus 1 damage to them, boosted by his attack, life and armor. This is particularly useful because sometimes your splash damage from your Mechators would have separated the troops, which basically means you're not going to get the proper splash damage. And you can sometimes use this guy to pull an enemy to 1st place and put them next to someone again, so you do get benefit from a splash damage. Hopefully I'll get a chance to show how that works. We'll use our Mechatol, chuck that on someone in the middle, do that nice splash damage. And again, now we can use him to finish someone off. Let's get rid of them. So you can see they're silenced anyway. They're not frozen. In fact, it's kind of better in a way because silenced, they can't collect mana and they can't cast a spell. So it's a good way of stopping the goblins anyway. Queen Grapple Face. A Valraven appear, make sure you grab that. You can kill it straight away with that skull. Very useful indeed. Kaboosh. Don't need the red right now, so we can cast our Mechators first. But as you can see, that has separated those 2 troops, so you don't get the splash damage effect now from this. So we'll cast our high damage troop and put it to 1st place. And it did survive, but as you could see, we moved it next to Fundingus, which means if we did cast splash damage next, we would have got extra the splash damage from it, making it effective rather than not working so well because we'd had those troops separated. So that put into 1st place is really useful combined with normal splash damage. Human liking Iron Gut Face. What should we get? We'll get some blue or brown. Let's get our weapon ready. Let's do some damage. Let's cast. Get loads of red. Getting boosts on this as well. Give all Taurus 1 attack, armor and life on 4 or 5 the gem matches. But like I say, Taurus, the mythic troop is really good in this team as well. Will absolutely work superb. There we go. We've got the silence again. They've been silenced. They're not collecting mana or doing anything. This is going to be a high boost. The boost is 134 for me, so we'll chuck on him. Kaboosh, he's gone. Let's just get our troops up again and finish them off. So, Snotface. That is a proper drippy thing he's got going on there. You want to sniff that back up, mate. Yeah. Grim. Oh, let's give him a punch on the nose. No, don't punch him on the nose. Actually, you're going to punch him anyway. Don't punch him on the nose. Minging. Ugh. Ugh. No. Do not want that crap on your hands afterwards. Let's give him a kaboosh. Got this high target damage here. The boost is 133. Nice high single target. Kaboosh! And job done. Well, that would do for this. There's the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful, helpful, any of that kind of stuff, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.